What up, y'all? It's your boy Aaron from the 404 HEELZ. We here with that Smackdown 3 ups, 3 downs from November 8th, 2024. We finally get an episode that's not pre-recorded. The internet already ruined. I was able to leave and stay off my phone for 2 hours, get home from work, and watch this and experience it for the first time instead of experiencing it online. So it's pretty good. So we're going to do a 3 ups, 3 downs. It's kind of a mixture of everything, but we're going to start with the first segment of the day, that Bloodline segment. We get the OTC to start the show. Then we get, he comes out with his boy Jimmy all the time. Jimmy don't get no love. He don't get no solo. He don't get no solo entrance to the ring or nothing. He got to come out with Roman, So then we're going to get Jay that comes out. He's doing his thing, all that good stuff right there. They are about to talk. Sammy, he's like, you got to hear this man out. So are you willing to hear him out? Sammy comes out. Sammy does a lot of talking, and he says, you need to apologize. And Roman's like, you want me to apologize to you? And he's like, no, I want you to apologize to Jay. So then Roman kind of walks over there, gets next to Jay. And he's like, I apologize. Or, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you wasted my time with Sammy. He ain't family. He ain't none of that, blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. It was a good little Roman troll moment. We thought he was going to say sorry for all the bad things that happened. He's like, nah, I'm still the OTC, motherfuckers. So then he goes back. We get a couple backstage segments with, Jimmy being like, come on. He's like, go find your brother, all that good stuff. We get some, serious thinking Roman shots. So he's just, seriously thinking about what's happening in the life and what he's gone through. And we're going to revisit the Bloodline again because we get a little acknowledgement of Solo later in the show, or what is supposed to be an acknowledgement of Solo later in the show. So we also get the announcement of the U.S. women's title. This is kind of one of my ups and downs because it's cool that they introduced this U.S. title to the ladies. But I thought it was weird they did it in like a backstage segment with Nick Aldis, like a promo, and not have it in the ring or nothing like they, usually would do. So I thought that was weird. I thought they could have had it out there. Maybe had some of the ladies come out and surround the ring and be like, this is what you're fighting for now. But it's interesting. He said it's going to be earned, not given. Obviously, I think we all knew that from the jump that it was going to be, earned, not given to someone. My early pick for the U.S. Women's Champ, probably Chelsea Green. I'm going to go Chelsea Green on that one, unless they're keeping her in this tag team match. But I'm going to go Chelsea Green for sure on that one. Maybe Meacham because she's been doing a lot of work, doing a lot of matches, just kind of like a thank you to be the first U.S. Women's Champ. But we'll see. Belt looks very similar to the men's, which I'm a fan of. I like that U.S. belt. Then we kind of get a little what I think is going to be the setup for the Women's Survivor Series match. We get a tag team match between Nia, Tiffany versus Bianca and Jade. So they're in there. They're doing their thing. We get a little backstage moment between Candice and Tiffy. And she's like, I could help out Nia, blah, 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 kind of being like the third member of the team. She later on, she comes out. She interferes in the match. But Bianca and Jade still get the win over Tiffy. I've never seen, this is a down. I've never seen a Money in the Bank champion get pinned as much as Tiffany's been getting pinned recently. That shit is crazy. But either way, I feel like the team right now is shaping up. We got Bayley, Naomi, Jade, Bianca. That's 4. On the other side, Tiffany, Nia, Candice. I don't know who the 4th would be. Let me know what y'all think. Throw some ideas out there. Could be anyone. Could be anyone. I don't even know if this is really what they're doing for Survivor Series. I don't know if this is how they're setting it up, but it looks to be that this might be it. And it seems like the men are doing 4-on-4, even though Solo kind of hinted, which we'll get out later, but it didn't happen. But could the women be doing 4-on-4, or were we going to add another piece or 2 pieces to another team? Or is this even the match? It could not be the match. We don't know. But yeah. And then I want to see what Jade Cargill does after this away from Bianca, because she's got a lot of potential. She's got the physique. She's got the look. She's got all that. But I'd like to see, because they're sticking her with Bianca, and then after this tag run, they're obviously going to do a solo run. together, a feud, if you will. I don't know which one's heel, which one's babyface, but they're clearly going to do that. And then I'd like to see what Jade does after that. So we'll see, y'all. We'll see. We'll see. A down was Randy getting dropped on his head with a pile driver from KO. You know, we get a surprise entrance from Randy. He's pretty pissed. He goes out of the ring and he just calls out KO. He's like, let's go, bro. It's time to go. So we get that. KO comes out. They start brawling a little bit. We get the first angle of the pile driver. And I mean, Randy Orton's neck wasn't even close. He was not taking no risk at all. And then it was funny because WWE wouldn't show the first angle again, the TV camera, the hard camera. And when they did, it was a zoomed in so you couldn't see his neck in the pile. It was funny. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but they definitely did not show the replay of it again unless it was from a different angle because it wasn't even close. It was funny. But Randy, he does a great job selling it. He gets taken out on that stretcher. So we'll see what happens from there, y'all. I don't know how much more this rivalry is going to last, but it's pretty good as it's going. We're going to hopefully get a match soon. All they keep doing is brawling. And then we get a little bit of Cody that comes out just to check on Randy Orton and then kind of goes in the ambulance with him to the hospital. So we don't really get Cody that much except for, you know, he just comes out to the ring, no music, no nothing, checks on Randy, goes away with Randy in the ambulance. It'd be funny if we find out later on in the week that maybe KO was the ambulance driver. That'd be dope. Just throwing that out there. We'll see if it happens. But Solo, we're getting to, I'll say this. Motor City Machine Guns versus A-Town Down Under. Pretty good match. Wasn't bad, wasn't great, but I think these Motor City Machine Guns, they got pushed. They're the champs, but they really aren't in a rivalry or a story with anyone, so. And it wasn't a tag match. I mean, it was a tag match. It wasn't for the belts, I don't believe. But next week, Montez Ford, Street Profits versus Motor City Machine Guns for the belt. Street Profits look like they're about to get screwed again. I don't see them winning at all, but maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe it's a great match and they do get the win. Montez has been voicing his opinion, trying to make it heard, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But then we get Solo's acknowledgement. It ends the show. He comes out. He's doing his thing. He's pretty good on the mic. And then we get, Roman's going to come out solo. No pun intended. But Roman comes out. He gets in the ring. They're talking all this good stuff. And then he's like, Sammy's my other member, the fifth member. So then Sammy comes walking out the back and he kind of just stares there. Of course, the new bloodline jumps Roman. Roman's getting beat down. Here comes Jay and Jimmy. Here they come, obviously, 3-on-4 still. Odds are not in their favor. Sammy's just watching. Solo, Roman in the ring. Solo's about to spike him. Then he calls Sammy down to come finish him off. He's like, kick him in the head. 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 And then Sammy goes for the Halua kick and kicks Solo right in the head. That kind of ends the skirmish. Jay puts up the one first. Jimmy follows. Solo, Roman have like a little face-off. Sammy puts the one up. Roman puts the one up. They face the hard camera. They're all throwing up the ones. We end OG Bloodline on top for now. It's definitely War Games. They talked about War Games when Roman and Solo were in the ring together. So we're going to see how this shapes up. I guess they're going 4-on-4, so I'm assuming at War Games is when we get a new member of the Bloodline or something. Or maybe they're just rocking this 4-on-4 version. So we'll see. I will say they did let Jacob do like a little promo at the beginning. They're letting this man talk. Y'all better watch out. WWE put on notice. This dude's coming for everything. It's going to be a good run when he gets out from under Solo. It's going to be crazy. And to see how they do it. I'm excited to see how they do it, y'all. But let us know what y'all feel, how y'all like this Smackdown. Give me your 3 ups, 3 downs in the comments, y'all. Appreciate it. 404 HEELZ. Peace. Damn it.